To download and install P CAAT, you can follow the link from our paper or go to kgs.uky.edu/northite/P CAAT. On our webpage, you'll find the installation zip folder, the data sets that we used for the analysis, and a fairly long README with some starting information on how to use P CAAT. So we're going to download the zip package and extract the folder. And inside we have 3 example data sets and some READMEs along with a Mac OS installer and a Windows installer. In this example we're going to install the Windows version. You'll likely get a security warning. Go to more info and run anyway. We just have some basic description. Clicking next, add desktop shortcut. If you do not already have MATLAB installed, this program will download MATLAB runtime. It's about a gigabyte in size, so it'll take a few minutes if you need to do that, but it will do it automatically. And this is just a description and a liability waiver. Then P CAAT should be installed. You can add it to your taskbar and open it. It's always slow to open the first time because a lot of background processes have to initialize. And you're ready to start doing some data analysis. All the associated download documents are also located in the installation folder. Here, underneath program files, P CAAT and application. To install on a Mac, we download the Mac OS zip version. Open it, and then open a Mac OS folder and put P CAAT on our desktop. You see that we don't have write permission, so we're going to cancel, right click and open. Then we're going to open anyways. And enter your administrator password. And same as installing on Windows, we're going to breeze through this. It's going to go in your applications folder. We already have runtime installed on this computer, and then we have the liability waiver that you should definitely read. So now we go to applications. You see we have a P CAAT folder. It does install slightly weird. You can double click this, and under application there will be the P CAAT program. Your example data sets are also here, and readmes. And we can just drag this icon to applications. That way it's in the right place. And it should start. Now the one thing about the Mac OS version, for some reason the splash screen does not appear. Wasn't able to fix that bug. But the program runs fine other than that. When you're ready to load a file, make sure that the file location is not within the Applications folder. PCAAT does not have write permissions to the main Applications folder of the C drive. So in this case, we're going to use the folder on the desktop. And this is important because when we save our table results, PCAAT will automatically write back into the folder where you imported the file from. You will see the Select Data drop-down populate with the names of the different data sets. You can pick one. You can set your bandwidth by clicking on the rotator knob, using internal versus external uncertainties, and hitting calculate. Again, it's always slow the first time it's got to run. This will then give you your main figure plot, which you can resize. You can move around the legends. You have your QQ model plot and your diagnostic plot, all of your table information for the different Gaussians, and your fit values. And as you can see, it should run faster the second time. Once you've analyzed the data, you can pick your preferred Gaussian. In this case, I'm going to choose Gaussian 1 here in the red on the legend, enter it in this box. 1, hit enter or click away, and it will produce a publication plot in either red or black. You can also use the natural log of the data to construct a probability density estimate by clicking the natural log button, LN data button, and hitting calculate. This produces the main figure plot again, and as you can see, the x-axis is now the natural log of Ka ages. As before, you can pick your preferred Gaussian. In this case, I'm going to pick 1 again, and it will produce a publication style plot. This plot is displayed with linear age on the x-axis in thousands of years. If you're looking at regional data, you can, instead of picking a singular Gaussian, put in a capital R, and that will create a regional plot where it highlights all the normal distributions and the red outlines being the extent of the external uncertainties in the data. You can zoom in and see that in more detail, where you have the internal uncertainties in the gray and the external uncertainties in the red. When saving either of these figures, you can change the resolution by going to File, Export Setup, Rendering, and changing resolution probably somewhere between 300 and 600 dpi, depending on what type of journal you're submitting to or what the purpose of the figure is. After changing the resolution, you can save the file as several different file types. You can see here the lines in the figure are quite crisp. Last, you can save your table results, which is all the Gaussian information, along with this small model fit value table by clicking Save Table Results. And the program will write those tables back to the folder where you imported the data from. as CSV files. Please see our second video where we go through and analyze some of the example data sets for good and bad fits. Thank you.